And we're back on another episode of Reasonably Hyped. I'm Carlos Macias. I guess we can do it for this one, right, Dan? The Master of what? Are you ready? I don't know if you're...
No, I'm not ready. What? Why?
So you do prepare a little bit. You do prepare a little bit. All right.
I told you I do. A little bit.
Dalen Kirkwood from Up in the Mountains. I didn't know my nicknames were prepared. All right. If you guys watch Salient Points, Dalen always has a nickname
how about
for
this?
me.
I will give you one right now. Master of Kauai.
Master of Kauai. Oh, yeah. I'm going... Oh, thank you for bringing that. By the way, this is the last episode for like 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Kauai. I'm gonna join the Hawaii rescue efforts. And by the way, I'm joking. Unless I do, imagine I do join the and I'm like, I have to do it, man. This passion kind of overwhelmed me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's kind of far.
You're gonna come back all ripped and missing an eyebrow because you ran into the flames.
So I ran into the flames that were non-existent. By the way, we're not making light of it. We're just. All right, at least I'm not. But yeah, look, I think
I said it before, but I'm gonna cut you off for just a second. I have a friend that lives out in Maui, and I was fearing for her life, and I feel bad for anybody who lost houses out there who were just swaying in the water for hours. My friend is okay. She got evacuated in time, but obviously a lot of people lost their lives during this. And
it's rough, man. It's rough. I know the count is up there and like thousands of people missing. It's really rough. So we kind of wish the best for everyone out there. But yeah, like the next couple weeks I'm gonna be out. The only thing I can think of is the inmates run the asylum, which I'm okay with. You guys do whatever you want. That's the thing. Do whatever you want, whatever show you want. We might have another one though. We'll see if we can kind of get together later this week, and we'll have another episode of next Tuesday. But for now, let's talk about Starfield. And it's good that you brought up, I brought up the vacation thing, because off wax, I'm like, I kind of want to cancel my vacation plans because the Starfield hype is too real. The game has gone gold. They're ready to go with that. And I was kind of looking at this like, can I get early access? And I guess the way you can get early access, Dalen, is there's a $35, like if you have Game Pass, how about that? If you have Game Pass, you want early access, you can do a $35. They give you the Steelbook. If you're listening, Dale, there you go. Get the Steelbook. They'll give you I think they call it a display case because obviously they're not putting a disc in there or nothing, right? But you get a Steelbook display case for $35 and you get the game like 5 or 6 days early, whatever it is. I kind of want to cancel plans, like I said. But look, the game's gone gold. They did do a Starfield Q&A, and this is from Nobel on Twitter that he kind of broke down a couple of highlights. You can buy or earn houses. Parents will look similar to the player character. Some items are considered as quote-unquote contraband and can be smuggled with special ship modules. You can go to jail. And if you guys look at my Twitter, I have, of course, had to do a Monops joke, Dalen. I was like, I hope they let you roll doubles so you can get out of jail, but apparently you can go to game jail. There's going to be over 20 different characters that can join your crew. Mechs are not usable, Dalen, so sorry to break that news. Before we move on, anything on that, Dalen? Then we have a couple more things, I guess, but anything on kind of like some of the features of the video game?
For a second, I thought you meant like your character will automatically look like the parents there, but you meant that whatever character you create, that's what the parents will look like.
That's what the parents will look like.
I was like, wait, what? But not being able to use mechs? I mean, I want to play out my alien fantasy of being... I can't remember her name suddenly.
I did have to.
Ripley. I want to be Ripley out there, man.
Oh, there you go, Ripley. Now I will say this: you thought this game was co-op, Dalen. I was like, oh man, I think
no.
Or what was the issue here?
My problem is this entire time that Starfield, from announcement to literally yesterday, I knew 2 things about this game: its title and that it took place in space. Okay. That was it. Didn't watch any videos, saw no pictures, had no idea anything about this game. I didn't know what the graphics looked like. Didn't know if it was top down.
I'm kind of there. Well, I mean, you haven't look. It's a Fallout-ish, Outer World type of game. You kind of know what it's gonna be, but I'm in blackout. Besides the fact that, of course, that's the type of game that we're dealing with.
Hey, yeah. My thing is that it was an entirely new IP. I didn't know what it was gonna be.
Yeah, but from the makers of Fallout, Dalen. From the makers of, well, not Outer Worlds. It's a different team. They splintered off, but basically from the makers of
Dragon Quest. From the makers of
Dragon
Skyrim.
Quest.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah,
Dragon Quest. What is it? Not Dragon Quest.
Skyrim or
no.
Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
No, what was the name of the dragon game that came out? It was
I
oh
don't know.
god, now that's
I don't know which one it would be.
Wonder.
But look, some of the other things, while you think on that, Dylan, we could return to it if you like. But one of the funniest things is there's spoilers out there, so you can preload, and it's like the preload is way far out, man. You can preload this thing, it's not out for like a few more days or like a week or so. But there's spoilers out there. Somebody dug inside the PC preload, of course, so watch out for those spoilers. And of course, there's a leaked sign-in screen that I thought was funny. It was like, what is it that you sent me, Dylan? You sent me a text saying like, the hype is so magnificent that even that the lens flare from the main menu is amazing, right?
Oh man, I forgot I said that.
Yeah. I was like, damn, okay, Dylan, you're pretty hyped about this thing. I am. Like I said, I'm hyped enough to be like, do I bring the Xbox with me on vacation? That's kind of what I'm contemplating. But what do you think about the spoiler stuff, Dylan? The leaked sign-in screen. What about the leaked sign-in screen that's out there?
I don't know about the leaked sign-in screen that's going on. I was just thinking about the fact that the game is beautiful enough to not have to worry about anything else. Like I saw the videos for it now, and I'm feeling good about it. But your leaked sign-in screen thing, what is this leaked sign-in?
It's just the sign. It's just when you press A, man, or press X or whatever, right? It's just that. People are
like, it looks so bland. Like it looks beautiful. Look at that lens flare.
Yeah, just chill, man. Press A already. What are you doing? What are you over here like staring at the main menu for? The other thing that's kind of coming out alongside the game, of course, is that there's gonna be console wraps, kind of like with the PlayStation. Well, the PlayStation you can actually remove the plates, right? But for the Xbox, they're not letting you remove the plates. I don't see where I'm looking at it right now. I don't see any plate removal happening. But they're doing wraps, $50 wraps, right? They're doing a mineral camo, Arctic camo, and a Starfield flavored camo or Starfield wrap. For your Xbox Series X. It drops October 18th. They look a little wacky, man. I don't know if I'm trying to wrap my Xbox, but what do you think, man? And for $50, it's kind of it sounds a little wacky, man.
Hey, man, what's wrong with the wrap? You know that they have their limited time controller that's coming out too, which is basically it looks like a wrap itself. I mean, do you want the limited time controller that they're having?
But they're on there. The controller, though, it's on there. I mean, you're not wrapping your own controller. It's not like they're saying you the wrap is like, wrap your own Xbox controller. It's like, no, it's it's ingrained. You know, it's nice. It's airbrushed.
The controller. Yeah. Hey, but you know what I do kind of want, though? Even though on one hand, it's simple stupid, and on the other hand, it's super cool, is I want their watch.
Okay. Yeah. That's kind of a little pricier though, from what I understand.
It's like a couple thousand. Real watch.
Yeah,
it is a real watch.
It's like a couple $1,000 watch. I'm like, look, Dalan, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm trying to get away with how do I get this game early, but I don't want to fully pay the $60-$70. So you guys are welcome. I gave you the pro tip. Get yourself. I think it's called the DLC upgrade or deluxe upgrade or something like that. They sell it to you at GameStop or Amazon or whatever. $35. You know, and you get it a week early. Like I said, I would do it, man. I'm not doing it because I'm going to be gone, Dalan. But if I wasn't gone, I would be getting that $35 early access thing.
Know that you want that early access, but you just won't do it.
No, I can't. There's no point. I'm going to be gone, man. I'm going to be gone. How am I going to play it? Dalan, before we get up out of here, what are your Starfield plans? Are you really waiting till free? Well, quote unquote free because you're paying for Game Pass, right? But you're waiting for the free day one version.
Wait, is it actually going to be on Game Pass?
Yeah, it's going to be on Game Pass. You're welcome for this information.
That changes everything for me.
You didn't know this? Come on, Dave. We've been talking about it for months. Do you even pay attention to Salient? Do you even listen, bro? Are you even there at this podcast recordings?
I literally told you right now. I knew two things about Starfield, and its release was not one of them.
Dayo's been screaming from the top of his lungs that they need to redeem themselves with this Game Pass game, man. We've been talking about it. But knowing that, you're going to wait day one, Game Pass, quote-unquote free. You already have the subscription. You're not going to go early access? $35.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I got other games that I can play right
That's
now,
true.
but I'm definitely gonna dip into Starfield. If it starts to feel very Elder Scrolls to me, then I'll probably end up backing out because it's only a one-player game. I don't get to do a co-op, which was actually a little sad for me. I do recall us talking about the thousands of planets at some point.
Yeah.
I do recall us talking about that, and there
Well,
being
that
just
there.
a limited number of planets that
Yeah.
actually have story on it, and the rest is randomized.
Which, guess what? The randomized ones, I will not be touching them at all. Do not talk to me about randomly generated. Sean Murray, I'm looking at you, man. Don't talk to me about generated levels or planets. All right, I don't want to hear it.
Hey,
I don't want to hear it.
I will say this for a Bethesda RPG, this actually feels like a step up, like they actually stepped in to the current era of video games because all their other previous games, I think Fallout 76, just taking that as an example, even though it started out as a bomb, they ended up working on it, it got better, people actually enjoy the game now, but the graphics still look like they came from PS4.
Yeah,
Right?
look, and even with Starfield, I don't expect super amazing graphics. I'm sure it's gonna look nice enough. But
I don't have to expect super amazing graphics, but I still expect it to look better than Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which came out in 2012.
Look, all these Elder Scroll games, I don't like any of them. I tried all of them. I don't like them.
Well, no,
Fallout though, Fallout 3 though, New Vegas, Outer Worlds. These are my jams, and this is what this is going for. It's not going for an Elder Scrolls vibe. It's going for a Fallout vibe.
Was the last one you just said, was that made by Bethesda?
No, they weren't, but it's a team that kind of... It's actually the team that made New Vegas, made Outer Worlds.
Oh, okay.
So it's
and they said, all right, we have a better budget and can make better graphics. That's why Outer Worlds looked better.
And, it wasn't super amazing. My favorite part of Outer Worlds was just like a 12-hour game. That was my favorite part of it.
It's an easy 12-hour game. I don't think that this is going to be a 12-hour game, Carlos.
This is like a 30-hour plus, dude. It's strap on.
It's going to be a hefty game for first person or third person shooter. I found out you can switch between views.
You just stick to first. You just stick to first, man.
I was watching the gameplay. I was like, I'll just stick to first. I played enough Destiny.
Yeah, because they've been doing this since Fallout, the third person stuff. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this.
The other thing is I kind of don't want to look at my spacesuit the whole time because I can't really change it to look. I hope they put wacky suits in that game. If they put wacky suits in that game, then I'll switch to third person. But without that, it's pretty much I'm going to stick in first.
Well, look, Dalan, we're super hyped. We're kind of, this show is called Reasonably Hyped. I think we're unreasonably hyped for Starfield. I'm unreasonably hyped for it.
I think you're reasonably hyped. I'm still concerned that there's going to be a lot of broken bits like horses flying through.
Yeah. Oh, no, I promise you there's going to be a lot of broken shit in that game. I promise you that there's going to be a lot of broken shit. But that's part of the game. That's part of the Western RPG appeal and the fact that you could blow up a planet.
No, that's not why you play a Western RPG. I don't play a Western RPG to watch it break.
No, right? It's the fact that like all the freedom you have in it, they're not gonna find all the bugs. They're not. They're just not. You're
like, I want to find all the bugs along the way. I want to know that I could blow myself up and fly 50 feet over a wall in order to get to the boss quicker.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I'm ready. I'm ready to play it. I'm gonna be jelly. If you guys are posting about it out there, I'm gonna be upset. Don't do it, but I know you will. Doesn't matter. I'm Carlos Macias. Dalan Carlos. One last point, Dalan. Dalan Carlos from Up in the Mountains. I'll let you end the show, Dalan.
What day does it come out again?
I think it's I think it's the 9th or 7th or something like that. 6 I think. 6 is official.
We were talking about this game. You're all super hyped about it, and you don't know what day it comes out.
I know when it's early access. I know when it comes out early.
When I would want it. When I
would want it. But officially, yes, day 1 Game Pass.
September 6th.
Yeah, September 6th is game. All right, well that game's out.
Mr. Hawaii, Mr. All right, moving on.
Dalan Kirkwood from Up in the Mountains. And like I said, maybe we could get one episode before I kind of take off on our family trip here. But if not, see you guys in a couple weeks. See you in a couple. What'd you say, Dalan?
I said we'll see what happens.
All right, we'll see. Latest.